Hello, welcome to the Angel Bethesda. This reading is for Taurus, people born in the sign of Taurus, and is for January 2021. It's also going to be themes of the whole year. So as I go, I'll be explaining how the cards might be telling you what you need to know immediately or what you need to know in the future and further on in 2021, okay? So it's definitely specifically for January, but it also is going to have themes for the rest of the year, okay? Because we have just had the Great Conjunction, so it is a reset for everyone, no matter your sign. So Taurus for January 2021. Let's see. Okay, wow, Taurus. Wow, your year is starting off pretty great. The Ten of Cups. The tens in any of the minor arcana suits, cups, swords, pentacles, and wands. It's the abundance of whatever it is, and in this case, the Ten of Cups is the abundance of emotional fulfillment. You are so happy. Everything is going your way, Taurus. To start with the Ten of Cups, wow, what a great start! I mean, that's Happy New Year. I mean, that is that is fantastic. Okay. But we also have the Ten of Swords. 2 tens in a row for you, Taurus. Interesting. So you're starting off really happy and emotionally fulfilled because you've ended a painful cycle. The Ten of Swords is about, it's almost like the Death card, but it's painful. The Death card is about emerging from the ashes, Phoenix rising. But this card is just about endings and painful endings. So if it's, I'm getting a sort of, it might be letting go of a relationship, and I don't necessarily mean a romantic relationship. It could be, you have a family member that is constantly asking you for money and then wasting it. Maybe they're an addict. Maybe you've tried to help this person over the years, and it's time for it to end. It's the end of, and it's going to be really painful. But you're going to be so much happier. So let that cycle end. Let that pain happen. Then we have the Four of Pentacles. So that's about holding on to what you have. Materially, you're a very materialistic sign, Taurus. I mean that in the gentlest, kindest way. You like your things. You like things you can touch, not ideas. You like physical things. And the Four of Pentacles is about holding on to them. So let's see where this is going. Six of Cups. So that's about nostalgia, innocence, returning to old, happier ways. So this is definitely related to this Ten of Swords cycle ending. You will move forward, but also have a sense of nostalgia about, oh, now that that person is no longer a strain on me, now that that pain has ended, I can go back to the feelings that I had, before this became such a huge drain on my life. Yeah. Then we have the Queen of Wands, a fiery card. Uh, the Queen of Wands is it's about knowing the actions to take, being in control of the steps that you're taking, um, moving forward. So moving past this pain, you have a plan. You're looking back and happy about nostalgia, but you also, the cards are saying, don't get lost in that nostalgia. You have a plan, move ahead, actions, go, go, go. Then we have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. A very earthy sign for you, Taurus, again. So Seven of Pentacles is about sowing seeds to be reaped later. So do the work. It is about work, both literally and figuratively. Whether it's your job and investing time in that for your actual day-to-day employment, your paycheck, or it's about doing the personal work, that investing in yourself, and that will come to fruition later. But it's about sowing seeds. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, right to Eight of Pentacles. So again, this is about diligent hard work. This is about just putting your nose to the grind. It's doing the hard work, and it may be repetitive. It may seem a bit dull, but it's important, and nose to the grind, get that work done, okay? And we have the Knight of Cups, so a new emotion. So in the court cards, it goes from page to knight to king and queen in terms of mastery of the particular element. So in this case, cups are emotions. And so I always think of knights as a new emotion that's sort of charging in. Knights are moving. They are on their horse. They are running. And so this new emotion coming in, I feel it's related to this beginning of the year, ending of a cycle. You're putting your nose to the grind. You're working really hard, but then there's this new emotion coming in. Maybe it's feelings of wanting to change. Maybe it's new emotions for someone new in your life. We'll see. Five of Wands. Okay, so this new emotion is leading to conflict. And it all seems to be revolving about work. So, Five of Wands is a petty squabble. It seems like a big deal, but it's literally just kids playing with sticks. It's not a battle. It's not a war. So don't get lost in this little battle, and don't think that it's more important than it is. Okay, because then we have the Empress, the mother of all, the divine feminine. She is fertile. She is a very earthy for you, Taurus. And so she would never get involved in this petty squabble of the Five of Wands. So don't get caught up in that. Then we have the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands is about a choice. It's usually depicted as two wands standing up out of the ground, and you can choose to walk through them like a doorway. Um, and it's about knowing what you want and going through that door, taking that action. And you already have the Queen of Wands, so you know that action. You know where to go. And then we have the Moon. Final card is the Moon. So the Moon is about mystery, things hidden, and you want to illuminate them. Yeah. So if you were looking at this for the year of 2021, and it's sort of a general reading for that year, you know, it starts so great in January with Happy New Year, contentment, happiness, fulfillment. But then this painful ending of a cycle influences a lot of the rest of the year. But you're able to get over it. You're able to focus on work in this section, middle of the year. And at the end of the year, there's this petty little fight battle that you have, but it's resolved quickly. Like I said, the Empress would not involve herself in such things. So the Moon, if you want to look at it in terms of the year, this would be your card for December. So it would mean that December is ending with some things being hidden from you, some mysteries, some things in the darkness. Not in a bad way. It's not like there's something out to get you. It's just, yeah. They're just sort of hidden mysteries. The card at the bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune, which means timing, timing, timing. That means everything is happening when it's supposed to. So don't get worried about the timing. It's divine timing, you know. It's going to work out the way that it's supposed to when it's supposed to. Okay? Let me see. I am going to clarify the Ten of Swords, because I know that I was very specific about like a family member or something, but let's see why the Ten of Swords is here in this reading for you, Taurus. Let's see if I can get some additional information for you. Why is the Ten of Swords here? The Death card. Wow. Wow. Okay. So you heard me say that. You heard me say earlier in this reading that the Ten of Swords is, to me, related to the Death card. Because the Death card is about... it focuses on the phoenix rising from the ashes, whereas the Ten of Swords is sort of the darkness, the hardest part, the most painful part of the ending of a cycle. It could be the ending of a relationship, like I said. I was getting family member, but it doesn't have to be family member. It could be just a lover. It could be a friend, a very close friend that you need to get out of your life. You need to move on from that friendship. And the Death card, clarifying that, is pretty powerful. A pretty clear message that you will emerge new, happy. Again, the phoenix from the ashes. So wow, I'm really surprised that came through so clearly, that I pulled the Death card to clarify the Ten of Swords. So yeah, a little bit all over the place, Taurus. a lot of variety in this reading. I hope that I was as clear as I could be, and I hope that this message finds you well.